to drive my train here through the zombie apocalypse. So as you can see, naturally I strapped a flamethrower to the front of it and put a tank turret on the top. Now our mission is pretty simple. Go out, gather as many survivors as possible, and survive. And the best way that we're going to be able to survive is by continually upgrading our train. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to defeat all of these zombies and gather as many of these little resources off the side that my drone can go and get as possible. Let's see how strong the flamethrower is real quick. It's pretty powerful. Now we can upgrade our train, and the first one you're going to want to get is repeaters, so you can basically save your wrist the carpal tunnel destruction from having to continually left click a million times, because there are tons of zombies out here in the apocalypse, which I guess makes sense. But by strategically positioning, starting and stopping my train and using the flamethrower on the top, I feel like we're going to be pretty good at surviving these early waves, at least until we can upgrade our train gun. And the way to do that is we've got to use our gold and steel. So the first thing I want is 2 guns, because you know what's better than 1 gun? More guns. So this is the mining like biome, and you're gonna see like various little resources pop out on the side, plus like, ooh, lots of little zombies here. But I think these like mine shafts are where zombies come from, as well as drop, I think it's gold. Let's see. Yeah, that one's steel. Okay, so, or it was technically a little bit of both. Yeah, but that flamethrower is pretty effective, and we can upgrade that too. Now, one of the other things we're gonna wanna get is an increased chance of spawning more resources. So scavenger level 2 increases me destroying stuff and getting stuff from the destruction of said stuff. Let's just be clear, we want more stuff. So now there's a minimum 60% chance that goodies pop out every time I blow up stuff. But you can already see that my twin cannon is quite powerful, as it's going to need to be, because look at these zombie swarms. Now, I would say that this game graphically isn't a lot to look at, but the gameplay is pretty deep, and let me know if you think differently, but the more I've played this, the more I feel like this game was just made with love. And to me, that's really, really important. Now, one of the other things we can do is actually get more drones, because you can see when I destroy objects and create gold and steel drops, I'm not always able to collect it immediately, and if we were to get this train going really, really fast, as I just tried to show real quick before having to stop due to zombie swarms, I think if we had a lot of drones, we could probably keep this thing at max speed. But right now, we're going at what's effectively notch 3 speed. I think that's the technical term for it. So we have quite a bit of gold and steel, and I'm gonna get turret structure level 3 and turret level 2. From there, we're going to start saving up for more scavengers, but we can also upgrade our locomotive, the fire-breathing flamethrower on the front. Okay, we can get a dragon. That's awesome. And look at just how quickly we destroy stuff now. The only issue now is to make sure that our drones are able to keep up with this. Okay, so this is kind of cool, because guess what we're approaching? A supply helicopter. It's sort of like as soon as you get tired of the enemies and the biomes you're seeing, you're in a new one. And look at that, it's Rambo with an automatic Kalashnikov. Wait, I can get this helicopter flying. Well, thank you, Rambo. Now, the game does have an interesting soundtrack, but like, it repeats forever. So I like to mute it. But one of the things that I thought was a pretty nice touch for this game was the fact that you can import your own soundtracks. There's our supply helicopter, and we just got 10 cash monies. And another 10 cash monies. So with this gold, we can actually come down here and purchase gold or steel. Excuse me, with the dollars. And we just got 2 drones. So already I'm feeling pretty powerful. Look at how quickly the zombies go down. Basically a single salvo targeted at each one is enough to destroy them, whereas before it'd take 2 to 3 shells. But when you're firing 3 shells at once, well, yeah, that's how the math works. We are destroying the zombies. We are ahead of, I would say, the power curve of this game, and I think that's the key to survival. So we can probably speed the train up just a little bit. We just got to make sure, like, the zombies sort of, like, blend in to the terrain here, and our drones are doing a pretty good job at keeping up with things. Now, we've got 9, so I think the next thing we'll want to get is increase the chance that supplies drop and get 3 drones. And then I think after this, we'll probably want to maybe upgrade our gun. There's lots of other things you can do, like repairing your train and upgrading the armor of it. We might consider upgrading the flamethrower, but I think right now, as long as we're ahead of the power curve, it might just make sense to increase our money at any and every opportunity. So this is kind of cool. We can gather survivors. So we just gathered a survivor, and they're actually a currency. And you see that thing that jumped behind me and that's in front of me now? This is the first time we've met something other than a plain old zombie. We've got the level 2 critters, which almost look like gorillas, and they jump a lot. So we're gonna call them zombie gorillas. And they'll jump all over the place. It looks like whenever we kill them, we actually get gold. Excuse me, dollars? Was that the case? Or was it a drone bringing back pieces of supplies that caused it? No, I think whenever we kill those tier 2s, we get dollars. And I need the dollars, baby. The dollars are what I need. Oh my. Okay, that's problematic. Ooh, we almost took our first bit of damage. If you look in the lower middle, you'll see our health, which is still at 100. And we just got another survivor. So as long as we stop and save them. Ooh, okay, we've got a lot of money. Scavenger drones bring resources to your train. Minimum 80% that resources are spawned. Oh my. Regenerating health every second is a very, very powerful upgrade. And while we can upgrade the flamethrower, I think it's clear who's paying our bills right now, and that is the turret. So we're upgrading it to turret level 3, and soon we'll be able to get exploding bullets. Oh my gosh, we just turned this thing into like a straight up minigun. I feel like an A-10 Warthog strapped to the front, I guess technically on the top of this train. I don't know where the ammunition is coming, but you know what? We'll just imagine we've got a 3D printer in there. That's basically the best 3D printer alive. And can create ballistic-based shells. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, we just encountered something new. Something different than the gorillas, but it evaporated so quickly I didn't really get a good look at it. Now, I've been told that there's bosses. We've never really gotten this far before, so I'm not really sure what to expect. But you can see that we're in, I guess, technically our second chapter of our journey. And I'm able to just kind of like, oh yeah, those things look like rock golems almost. I'm not even sure if our flamethrower's been able to like kill much, just because the cannon is doing most of the damage well before the zombies get close. Although this is kind of scary. Yeah, they're like rock spider golems. They're really weird looking. Now, when you look at the color palette of this game, it almost seems like there's just like 4 colors maybe even 3. It's not my preferred art style, but this is one of those games where it's just so fun that even my individual preference on art style is sort of like overcome just based off the sheer fun factor. So here we go. Stop nearby to get a survivor carriage. Oh, okay, we'll do that. Oh wow, they just spawned in like right there. And these trees will actually block shots, so let's clear them out real quick. Okay, you got the carriage. Open the upgrades. Well, what do we do with the carriage? Survivor carriage. Zombies are slowed down. All damage done by you is increased by 7%. That's pretty good. Your survivors scrape together 1 gold every 60 seconds. Ooh, you know I like my money. Oh my gosh. And then this lowers cooldown. Okay, well, I think resources need to be upgraded first. But we're low. Oh, we need 1 more survivor to get resourcefulness. Ooh, and we can upgrade max health. This is really, really cool. And we have enough for exploding bullets. And we're gonna get a laser sight. Yeah! All right, so the laser sight's really nice. Although, like, it serves the same function as the aiming reticle, obviously. Just, I mean, a little bit more direct and on the nose with where you're aiming. I would say that we've done a fantastic job at upgrading our train so far. And as soon as we can get another survivor, we just need another survivor shack. But I'm wondering if they're not in this mine biome, but instead are in, like, we've seemed to find them in these, like, desert little villages. So we're gonna speed this up to notch level 4. As soon as I speed up, there's always, oh look, we got another survivor. So after that, we wanted to upgrade, I believe it was the resources in our survivor carriage to resource level 3. So that should really help us power level through. We have tons of cash, I just don't see the need to spend it just yet. 2 additional forward-facing jets of flames. Yes, please. And this we might as well get, I guess we can save it. Oh wow, okay, so we've got 3 giant plumes of flame. Where the fuel's coming from, it doesn't matter. Stop asking questions. We don't need logic. We need more boom. Is it just me, or is there a trend, a growing trend with like, hey man, you know what's cool? Is trains. And you know what else is cool? Guns on trains. Let's make games about guns on trains. Because I feel like there's been a lot of them recently. But hey, I love trains, so I'm playing it. Man, the exploding bullets are fantastic, because before we do like about 10 to 20 damage a pop, now we're doing 35, and I think there's stacking AoE. Wait, what is this? We just encountered a city? Oh, wow, okay, big horde. Some of those look like they had skull faces, but They just die so fast. And it might be the explosion lighting up like their little like hoods. Because they're oh, no. That was a Grim Reaper that came out of a crypt. Okay, good. I'm not losing my mind yet. Oh man, look at that thing. That thing, there's some scary stuff going on around here. I don't think we've lost any health though, which is really, really cool. That means we must be doing good. That being said, if we did lose health, we'd be able to repair it pretty quickly. Because I think we'll repair 1 health point. Oh my goodness, look at this horde. This is kind of nuts. And basically all I'm doing is just like firing and trying to kill all of them naturally, but I'm also needing to remind myself to focus on the resource aspect of this game. Because, oh my goodness. Okay, as soon as we get through this, all right, we're actually gonna go backwards. I lured all the little like gorilla jumpers in, and then we're gonna go forward, but I think it's time to upgrade. And, ooh, piercing bullets and knockback. And we'll get our 4th drone, and I think I want regenerating health. Insufficient, okay, we still need more survivors. Coverage level 3, we also get some flames in the back. And now let's upgrade the flames power. Oh, I forgot about Boba the Dragon. Boba tea, I want some Boba tea. We need 7 more gold, and then we can purchase that. So does this mean I can just go faster? Yeah, so now they're jumping and they're getting flamed by the rear. So remember that we're doing piercing damage, which I'm not sure how piercing explosive rounds technically work, you know, on an engineering level, but I'm okay with it. Wait a minute, what is this? Optional fight. Summon the Relic Keeper? Yeah, what's the worst that could happen, right? Wait a minute, that's usually famous last words. I don't have a survivor to get repair level, but I can repair the locomotive. So the poop is hitting the fan, we'll just repair. And we definitely need more survivors, but I can't purchase them. So let's see what the Relic Keeper's all about. It says summon him, so I feel like he's gonna be at least a decent level boss, but I'm not really sure. All right, so you can see the progress bar, we're almost there. Oh my gosh, okay, that thing's big, and it is shooting me like a laser. Okay, so as long as I stay in front of the laser, I think I'll be fine. Oh, his health is dropping, obviously. I mean, I'm giving him business right now. Oh, I just destroyed him. Ooh, you defeated the Relic Keeper. Select your reward. I love this. Chainsaws and locomotives are a natural combination. I couldn't agree more. But I wonder if I just put this on the front, if I could go at high speeds to win quicker? Rule of cool or practicality? Rule of cool wins every time. All right, so where's our chainsaw? Oh my. Do you want another chainsaw? Where is our chainsaw? I do not see a chainsaw. Oh, it's spinning around us. Okay, that's cool. I want another one, but I don't have the survivors, so we'll get to chainsaw level. Boba! I need Boba. All right, we need gold. We need 3 gold. We can purchase that. 1, 2, 3. Boba the Dragon, get out here. Wait a minute, did I not buy the gold? I thought I just bought the gold. Either that or maybe my math is really bad. Oh my gosh, where did all these helicopters come from? Oh, they were delivering the gold. I can get Boba the Dragon right now. And a chainsaw drone sounds awesome. All right, there's... he's flying around. He flies and he's like wherever my cursor is. I thought he was gonna be on the train. This is hilarious. All right, so yeah, naturally, if you ever find yourself in a zombie apocalypse, I need you to find a few quick things. It's a very simple list. Find a train, find a cannon that can be infinitely upgraded, find a flamethrower, and then a dragon, and you're just gonna be fine, okay? I promise. Yeah, I really love that flamethrower around the train. I feel very, very safe with the little hoppers. They hop and they're pretty much dead. They don't immediately die, but it sure feels like soon. Whoa, do we have like giant insects? They're insects jumping around now. Yeah, they got like creepy little like antennas coming out of their mouths. Okay, so that's strange. So we got some new enemies. I don't know how long they've been hanging around, man. This game is hectic. We're a little over 50% to the boss, so I'm feeling really good about that. All right, what's our resource level? We still haven't found any more survivors. All right, I think upgrading the fire breather is fully upgraded. I can't upgrade that anymore. My next best choice would be to upgrade the chainsaws, but I need 1 survivor. So I can pretty much purchase anything that doesn't require survivors, which there's not a lot left. I'm fully upgraded in multiple categories. All right, so we just upgraded to make this thing faster. This almost feels like a bit of an incremental game as well as a survival game, which is kind of fun. I mean, it's definitely incremental in terms of like how you upgrade. But we played a classic incremental game recently where you upgrade a train. We are taking damage, aren't we? But you can see us being able to repair it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're definitely taking hits. I wish I could identify what it was so that we can try to optimally aim for fixing that. We need to get a biome which can give us survivors. We just haven't been able to find it in quite a while. And normally we'll encounter a house that says help, or there'll be a little supply helicopter, and Rambo will come out, but we're not encountering that. But hey, we do have a dragon, so you gotta think on the bright side. Hey, there's a help! Yes! Okay, we got a survivor, and I believe that the first thing I wanted to get was another chainsaw. Because now I can upgrade and get chainsaw drones. I need one more steel, so we might as well buy it. Wait for the supply helicopter now. Oh, what's this? Stay here to visit the shop. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a new guy. That looked like a golem. Like a giant rock golem kind of a thing. Boba the dragon is hilarious. I wonder why his name's Boba. Like Boba Fett? Boba Tea? Ooh. Choo Choo Engineer. Welcome to my shop. So we can buy... Oh my. Do I have to choose one or the other, or can I buy multiples of these? Well, the one thing I definitely want is a survivor. Oh, good, I can do multiple things. So for 31,000, I could buy basically a Tesla coil, and this is probably this is the best exchange rate, I think. Normally, it scales up, so I think I should just buy as much of this as I can. That's probably the best use of our gold, I think, unless I miscalculated, which is definitely possible. So we'll get the drones, the chainsaw drones. Dragon's fully upgraded, supplies are fully upgraded, cannon's fully upgraded. All damage done to you is increased. Seems like a pretty good one. Fire rate for relevant weapons is increased. I want more damage. All right, we need 3 more survivors to fully upgrade our train car. Oh my, this is something. Oh, that was a lot of jumpers behind us. They jump into, I don't know, they're just like immediately dead. Wait a minute, something just hit us. Hey, another survivor. This is fantastic. I think like the different biomes, some of them definitely have an increased chance of having survivors. But we're almost there. Oh, that's a big horde. And it's gone. Another survivor. So we've got what, 2 extra survivors now? Now I need 10 gold and 8 steel and 1 more survivor, and we'll be able to upgrade our train car to effectively just like continually repair us. Okay. Chainsaws. Where's our little chainsaw drones? I guess it kind of like rescue survivors by defeating the vampire lord? Yeah. I would like to see what the vampire lord's all about. There's 2 survivors and we needed the 2. So I think as soon as the vampire lord spawns, we need to just hit reverse. That's what we had to do to defeat the last one, and it worked out pretty well. Oh gosh. Oh my. Okay. Let's clear the way behind us. There's the vampire lord. He's kind of a chump, honestly. He summons a lot of bats, which is pretty cool. But I can just like, yeah, oh wait, I thought I killed him, but like, I think that's Boba. Oh, okay. Whoa, we got 4 survivors. I thought there was only 3. You defeated the vampire lord and rescued the survivors. Yay! What did we get? Okay, I need 4 more gold, and then I'll get Never Give Up, which increases our chances of survival. But we're so close to winning, I think. Okay, this is kind of crazy. I guess that makes sense. We're getting very close to the last biome transfer, which we're passing right now, and we're getting into a mining section. All right, so I think we could do Never Give Up. We might as well get that for insurance purposes. AKA, I don't want to just die and lose right here, right before Victory Town. But our train speed's still only at notch level 2. I wonder if there's like a strategy where you just like go as fast as you can and like, you know, don't die, and it works. I would say from like where we started as like a simple old train to where we are now is pretty ridiculous. Hey, another survivor. All right, so do we want to purchase anything else? I mean, if we have the money, I think the next thing that we could get is just like upgrading the survivor carriage, and we could upgrade our damage level. We increased damage by 30%. So now looks like each shot does 45 damage from the tank turret on the top, which is awesome. Now, should I speed up? We still have to fight like the final boss though. So we're 89% of the way there. Gosh, this is just absolutely chaotic with how much stuff is exploding on the screen. That being said, we're at 200 health out of a potential 200. It's looking good. And we just picked up another survivor. We can slow zombies down, or we could increase fire rate. Yeah, I know which one I'm going for. Now, does that also affect the flamethrower? And will we get any more survivors before we have to fight the final boss? Oh, something hit the train. We lost 5 health. I have no idea what it was. Maybe a leaping enemy? Something hit the train again. Stay here to activate tower. Guard tower. Warning, this will advance time to 30 minutes. Survive till 36 minutes to summon a mighty boss. I mean, I'm gonna do it. I don't know what that's all about. What's the worst that could happen? We die? Oh my gosh. There's just tons of enemies, but look at how many like tank turrets we have activating now. And they kind of fire where I'm looking, which is interesting. So they're not like AI controlled, they're controlled by me. So we have to survive for what, 6 more minutes, I guess? Whoa, I can upgrade the guard towers. Okay, that's really cool. Let's get them piercing bullets. Let's give them the thumper grenade launchers and grenade levels. That's interesting. I didn't expect that to happen. So we're maxed out. And I do have some to repair myself if I need to. Do you see any grenade launchers anywhere? Oh gosh. Okay, there's a giant boss with like a mason chain right now. And I have to stay away from him. And we have taken a little bit of damage. But like, we can weaken him a lot more than he can weaken us. I would say this is a favorable exchange of combat. Oh my gosh, he's got like 2 mason chains. Yeah, you defeated the boss. Now get to the end or complete the survival challenge. We have done it. And there's like gold monsters. Oh my goodness. I have never seen this many enemies. There is an end to them, so I feel like I can just like overpower them. Okay, come on. Can we get there? Yeah, we're gonna make it. Oh my gosh, there's more. There's always more. And there's the check mark. Huzzah! You survived and made it to the end. New unlocked the Detective, or the Deltic. A classic British diesel, that wasn't British, equipped with liquid nitrogen generators. Mine terrors, insane mutant. And when you look at how much damage we did, the flamethrowers did more damage than our turrets. The cowcatcher did effectively nothing. And the guard tower at the end seems like it was definitely a worthy investment.